So it has been a couple of days since I started this video, hot mess, but life has been lifing and here we are. So I have buffed the nails and filed the nails and all that. This is how the shape is looking. I can definitely see a lot of imperfections in the shape, and I'm sure it's because of the way I put on the acrylic. It wasn't so smooth. So then when you get to buffing and filing and all that, it's like hard to get it completely smooth without really getting rid of a lot of acrylic. However, they are nice and thin. They're not too bulky. So I definitely say, once again, it's already an improvement. As y'all already know, my pinky nails are lighter than the rest because I ran out of this color acrylic because it was a 0.34 ounce jar, which is insane, that I ordered from Amazon, and I didn't realize that I was getting it so small. And instead of returning it, because I don't like return stuff, I kept it. And I was like, oh, I'll just practice with these. But I'm working on getting bigger things of acrylic to practice with, like this Mia Secret Cover Pink in 2 ounces. And I already had the Mia Secret Clear in 4 ounces. And I'm just gonna buy little by little, just so that I'll have enough acrylic to practice with and won't run out anymore. So anyway, so these are the nails, the base. Once again, we're coming, oh wait, I completely forgot. So remember I was telling y'all about the putty? This is the Gorilla mounting putty that I believe Press On Slave by Val was talking about is better than the other stuff that comes with the nail stuff. So I'm using this right now. It's definitely more, it has more moisture to it, so I feel like it'll be easier for me to get it out the nail and won't get stuck and dried up and all that. So here's hoping that this works significantly better. Okay, so now we're getting into the design aspect. Let's make sure, okay. So basically, we're using these flowers, most likely just the pink. I might incorporate white, I'm not sure. And then I'm gonna try to do the, is it triangle French? On these nails. I am not good with French at all, so this is my practice on French. So we're gonna put this aside. We're gonna pull this out, and I'm going to get my color out. I'm thinking I'm doing pink. I'm gonna try to actually, let me bring this back. I'm gonna try to match this pink with my polish to line around, and then I don't know, we'll see what else we'll do. So let's get to it. Okay, y'all, so I was having some difficulty figuring out what I wanted to do, and now I pretty much have it together. So I'm gonna use these 5 colors. Let me put this away because I'm no longer using this. And I'm going to do French with these 5 colors. So I'm gonna use these. I haven't decided what's going on what nail, but remember, this is a 3D flower design with nail art, not 3D flowers that I'm creating. So I think I'm gonna do my ring finger as pink because I am using pink flowers. So I think that'll be the first finger I work on. And let me just pull polish out to kind of get my lines done. I am not good at straight lines. I'm not good at smile lines, French lines, all those things. I'm gonna do my best to get them as straight as possible, make it look good. And yeah, we're just going to see where we go from there. We're just gonna see what happens. And please don't come for me, because I definitely said triangle French, and I don't even know what triangle French is. V French. I believe it's called V French. Like, I don't know all the technical terms from stuff. I am learning as I go. So I believe this is called V French that I'm trying to do. And even though I'm doing this line right now, it is not giving V at all. But just keep watching. It's going to get more and more like a V French. Oh, and I know anybody who's ever been to a nail salon, seen the nail tech, like using their finger, like putting their finger to another finger, trying to use it to steady themselves. That is me trying. I'm so awkward. Like, I'm a lefty, and I don't know. I feel like, to me, sometimes doing things that other people do feels so awkward, and it takes a minute to get used to it. So it definitely took me a minute to get used to it, but as I go, these lines get better and better and I get quicker and quicker. So I'm definitely going to speed this process up because my part 1 was, I believe, over an hour. I did not want part 2 to be like that, even though we're getting into the design. Or maybe I will keep it the same. And like I said, maybe this will be just the last video I ever make this long. What I'll do is I'll keep one nail at least the regular length, and then the rest of it I'll speed it up. That's what I'll do for y'all. So I tried to use the regular brush to fill it in, and eventually I switched to just filling it in with the slim line brush, just because I felt like once I fill in with that, I'll kind of go over the lines a bit, and I wasn't feeling it. I just felt like, let me just use the small brush the entire time. So yeah, this is me attempting to do it with the bigger brush, but I ended up just switching it up later. So I ended up taking this clean brush, I don't know what kind of brush this is, to clean up the lines. Because once again, when I started polishing with the regular nail polish brush, my lines got a little crazy. So I was using that to clean it up, and then I had to go back again with the brush I was using to line to fix the lines. So it was a long process doing this, but as I went along, I got the hang of it, and it definitely got better. All right, so let me explain what's been going on in my life lately. So I definitely uploaded the first part of this video, and the goal was to get up this part of the video by the end of the week, and it never happened. And that video has been up for 2 weeks now, and I'm just now rolling through getting the voiceover done so that I can upload this video. My bad, y'all. Once again, life has been lifing. I said that in the beginning of the video, and that was when I first recorded this. But now when it comes to editing, life has been lifing again. So when I put up that first video, I was in LA, and now I am back in Maryland. So I had to move all of my nail stuff, which I still don't have all my nail stuff here, to Maryland, and I'm setting up my space to continue my nail videos. So part of the problem with me in practicing my nails is I have not stayed still. Like, I've went from New York to LA to another place in LA to now Maryland. And basically I had told y'all in my first video, me and my boyfriend moved to LA. Well, we spent 3 months out there. We still have a place in New York, and now we're back in New York. But for me, our place in New York is still pretty new in the sense I have not gotten my room together. That's supposed to be my content creation room. And the funny thing is, before I moved to New York with him, this is basically after pandemic, all that stuff. I moved all my stuff back to my mom's spot, and I fixed up a room in my mom's spot for content creation. And I pretty much was finished the room and then was traveling all the time. So I barely did anything in it. I think I did like one picture shoot for I think Fashion Nova or something for some clothes I had to wear. And the next thing you know, I moved up to New York, and then I've been traveling. So I decided, let me bring all my nail stuff to my mom's house and do my nail content, because I already have everything I need here besides the stuff I was traveling with. And then eventually I'll get everything together in New York. So basically, I'm still not fully settled in anywhere when it comes to me doing my content creation. Now I'm going to be back and forth between Maryland and New York, and eventually LA again. But right now it's just between Maryland and New York. But Maryland is going to be where I'm doing my nail content creation until, let's just say for the rest of this year. So we are going into May. No, today's May 1st. No, it's not. It's April 30th. Tomorrow's May 1st. Okay, so we are going into May. So I will give it at least to the end of the year. We're going to say that this is going to be my place to content create for my nail stuff exclusively. I'm not going to be I'm in New York for a week, let me bring my nail stuff. No, I want all my nail stuff to be here, and this is where I'll create the content. I really hope y'all can't hear my stomach right now, because it is having a fit. I need to eat. But anyway, so that's what's been going on with me. So now I'm get your schedule back together, get it together. Let's get back to these videos, because I have so many other nail videos I want to do, and I haven't even started yet, because I'm girl, all this content and you're not releasing it, you need to start releasing it. So we're going to get this video done and out the way. Then we're going to keep things moving. I'm going to aim for twice a week getting videos up. Today is Sunday, April 30th, which means I should definitely be able to get another video up before the end of the week. But the goal will be twice a week. And I already have about 8 videos done. So that means I at least have a month worth of content, and then I'll start creating as I'm also getting these videos up. So yay, definitely hit those post notifications. Is it post notifications? Make sure you are following or you are subscribed. I forgot I'm not on Instagram. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and hit those notifications so that you are aware of when I post. I still don't have set days yet, but once again, today is Sunday and I am getting my voiceover done, which means by end of today, I'm hoping to get this up no matter what time it is, but I might have to get it up Monday morning. We shall see. And then I'll get another video up before the end of the week. All right, so I have cured that pink nail. You see it's giving V. It still needs some work, and I believe I may go over it again to fix it and get it even better, but I decided to go ahead and move on to the next nail because I gotta get this done, you know what I mean? So I went in with blue on my pinky nail, which is the lightest color nail. I went in with blue on that, and like I said, as I keep going, you'll see that my lines get better and better. Also, excuse me for sometimes being off of the screen. I still got to get used to doing this on camera, and once I set it up here in Maryland, I think it will be the best setup for me to see when I'm off camera, and I'll do my best to stop going off camera. I'm going to mark everything on my desk, and it will not move so that I stay on camera. So just to update you on what I'm doing, because I don't film the whole thing only because I am doing the other hand, I'm not doing it on camera, but also because I take so long doing these lines that I'm only going to show you when I'm on the new nail, not the in between, because I'm going to have to already speed this up. So I'm on this nail again. I just redid this one. I'm basically straightening out my lines and kind of filling them in again and making it better. Because when I first did it, you see this is a V, but when I first did it, it was giving this wide look, kind of like on this one. So I'm kind of coming in and filling it in and making it look better. So let me show you. I'll just show you on this hand because I just cured this one. So you see the lines are just kind of getting better and better. And so I'm basically just doing it twice. I'm not going to do it a third time because I mean, I've done 4 nails and I got 6 more to go, you know? So I just wanted to update you on what was going on what I'm doing. This is taking me an extreme amount of time. I am new to this. I already know that everything I do is going to take a little longer than it should take. And I'm okay with that. It just means that my ambitious goal of having videos edited and ready to go maybe 3 times a week will not happen right away. I'm gonna have to work my way up to that because otherwise I'm gonna have to film at least 6 videos before I actually start posting on my channel. And I want to go ahead and start posting. I want to go ahead and start connecting with people. So yeah, that is what's going on. I feel like once I have that first outline and cured it, I feel like it's just getting better and better. So that's the one thing I'm liking, is that I can't wait till I'll be able to, of course, do this at once, like fill it in and be done. But I feel like this is helping me kind of see even more what I wanted. Because when I first was putting it in, I put it in so wide and I was like, oh, this doesn't look right. And then that's what made me notice all the imperfections in the body of the nail that I had filed and buffed out and all that. And I'm like, well, the way to make it not look so bulky would be to come in even more and form that V even tighter. And now that I'm doing that, I'm just like, okay, well, now this is going to look a lot better because I'm coming in and forming a tighter V. But I also know the next time with my application, which is going to get better and better, that's something I'm gonna look out for when I'm filing. At least if I don't get it right on the application, I'm gonna at least look out for that while I'm filing, to be like, okay, you need to come in just a little tighter on these sides and make sure that it's more of a straight nail than it is. Okay, so I'm just going through this, tightening it up, gonna make it look better and better and better as I come in. So, and then I'm going to fill in even more on I'm going to go over the first layer on the sides once I get the V done. This is another reason why I feel like this has to be something you enjoy. It has to be, because it's not easy. It is a lot of work. And it's a lot of training your hand, muscle memory, making sure that you're just repeatedly doing the same things to get your hands used to these motions, so that when you go to draw a straight line on a nail, it's straight, you know? Like right now, my hand's not used to it. And I'm just like, oh my God, how do people use these long brushes? I do realize, because I would use short brushes because I was like, there's no way I could use long ones before when I was just practicing like on doing gel nails. I do realize it is easier to use the longer brush to get a straight line, because when you use a short one, you're going like this, which makes it really, really rocky. But on this, I can just kind of paint it in with a long stroke and get that line better and better, quicker, I feel like, than using short strokes with a shorter brush. So yeah, that's where I am at. Filling this in. I was filling it in with the actual brush for the polish, but I feel like it just is better for me to do it like this, which also takes time. So that is my V. I'm seeing that this side I need to come in some more. So I'm just gonna Come in, come in, come in. Best as I can. Okay. Alright, this one I feel like is a little off on that side. I feel like down here is good. This side it might have came in a little too much. There we go, but doing that made it look a little better. Yeah, it does look better. Yeah, I just need to fix this top corner. I kind of want to get rid of it and not go in, but I'm like, it might be quicker for me to just go in than to erase it. So yeah, this is very, very crooked. Very, very crooked. Let me see, because this might be the way I initially did it. So I'm just gonna take this brush and go in here. It's so hard to do this with this. Oh, okay. Because I wasn't sure if I was over that far because of the first layer or I'm over that far because of the second. And now I see it's because of the second, which means awesome, I can get rid of some of it and make it a little better. Much, much better. It's getting much, much better. All right, now we're more towards the original line. So just gonna straighten that out. All right, so I'm just gonna fill in these sides and then I'm gonna cure it. I'm gonna leave it just like this. I feel like this is good enough where I won't be driven crazy when I see it later and be like, oh my gosh, it's so crooked. It's not straight. I can't fix it because I cured it. You know, I feel like this will be good. So my challenge for when I do the next color is to try to get it right one time and not try to have to do it twice on one nail with 2 layers of polish. Even though I might have to, because now that I'm double layering this polish, it's making it thicker and probably the color is showing better. So I might have to. All right, if I continue to do this, I'm not gonna like it anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and cure it. I just wanna show y'all this real quick. Look at the lines I just drew right now. Way better than before already. It's like I'm improving with each nail. So I'm checking out the nail and I'm seeing that I definitely need another layer of the green because it's so thin. So I'm going to cure it and add another layer just so that it looks more pigmented like the rest of the nails. So now I'm on my yellow nail and I decided to start the V from the top of the nail. I felt like it felt better with the way that I polished to do it this way. And this is basically how I became quicker on getting that initial V line. And then after that, I just continue to work on perfecting it and cleaning it up and bringing it in as needed. And here are my 4 nails. And then I have one more to go to complete it with the thumb, but it's looking so good. Okay, y'all, so we did all the colors. I think my V French is looking pretty good for it being my first time. It definitely was a struggle, but I got it done. Once again, these colors I had to go in twice, just because they are not that thick and I can still see the nail through, but it also helped me straighten up that V as well. So I'm about to, what I decided to do is, remember, this is a flower spring vibe. I love all these colors. I decided to draw flowers on the nails. So I am going to go ahead and go in with my matte Beetles matte top coats and make all of these matte because I really wanted a matte nail. So I'm gonna do that now. So I realized as I'm watching this video back that my focus goes in and out. The focus is basically on my hand, my left hand that's doing all the painting, and it kind of makes the nail blurry. So I'm definitely going to, the next time I record, which unfortunately I already have videos recorded, so it won't be on the next couple of videos, but eventually I'll fix that where I'll just make sure that the whole frame is in focus so that it doesn't lose focus as my hand moves, because I want y'all to be able to see everything I'm doing clearly. The blurriness can be annoying, so my apologies for that, but I'll definitely make sure I improve that as I go along. Amongst other things, like everything's going to improve as you watch this channel. So make sure you are along for the journey. Grab your popcorn, okay? Because it's going to get better and better and better. Right now it might be looking like a horror movie, but I mean, eventually it'll probably be turning into more of a love story. I'm just saying. So here are my nails. I am going to start drawing the flowers on it. So let me just start with blue. I'll do the pinky first. So I actually had to delete the footage of me making the flowers on that blue nail because it was so blurry. And so I'm going to start with the green, but you can see what I'm going for, and there actually ends up being even more flowers than that on the nail. But I basically take the same color as the V French and I do 5 dots, and then I kind of fill them in and extend them and make flower petals and make them into one flower. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this nail and one other nail just so that you can see what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna move on to another part of the design. I'm not gonna show you on every nail because I do this on every single nail with the exception of the pink nail, and I don't want it to just be so long seeing me do the same thing over and over again. Plus I sped this up a bit too. Oh, so what I'm doing now is I'm taking my clear acrylic and I'm dumping it over the flowers because I want the flowers to be a little more 3D. I want them to stand out from the V French because the pink nail will definitely be 3D because I'm using 3D nail flowers. So that's what I was doing right there. Now this part is even more sped up, and then we're going to get into the next part of the design. So what I realized is I want to do some little tiny flowers too, just because there will be tiny flowers on the pink one, 3D tiny flowers. So I'm just going to do 5 dots randomly throughout. That works, right? Should I do a 3D one on here? Yeah, why not? So that's just to simulate flowers. I actually like it even better now that I did that. And I'm going to I'm gonna cure them. Do I wanna add the other stuff too? No, let's make it 3D. I don't think it'll be much of a difference in a sense, but yeah, why not? Yay, it's so okay, here are the nails so far. I think they're super cute. I want to kind of line and form the flowers a little bit more so that you know exactly what they are. But I'm going to go ahead and skip to the pink nail just because that's the one I'm using the actual nail charms on that are hearts. So let's just get to that, and then I'll go back and figure out how I'm going to finish out the rest of the nails. So let's move this to the side too, because we're done with that right now as well. And we're just gonna pull out this pink and pull out the charms. Ooh, we're so excited. No, okay. Okay, so once again, we're using these. I don't even know if I can pick these up with this. Huh, I can. And we're using it on this. I'm just trying to see how I want to do it because I don't want it in the same design as the other thing. I'm also using the Macart rhinestone glue, and I'm going to use my little thing so I can kind of cure it as I go. I think I want to, yeah, I definitely want a completely different design on this versus what I've been doing. I just have to figure it out. So maybe I can do like a swirl thing. So let's put the glue on here in a swirl and see how that turns out. Make sure I'm on camera. All right, that's how we're doing it right now. We got the glue swirled on here, and we're just going to start getting little flowers and sticking them in the glue, and try to do them in kind of like different designs type of thing. So let's see. So that's a small one. Let's do another small. This one is flipped the wrong way. Okay, that's already super cute. Now, look, it's super cute. All I did was 3 little things. Aww. Wait, I'm trying to get it off of that, but fit it in there. How's it looking? I think it's looking exceptional. I'm gonna put one right there. Like I said, I'm just trying to do it in different ways. So one right there. Now we're gonna try to bunch it up here. And I definitely don't want it to be bulky on the sides. That's why it's definitely going to be just the smaller ones right here. I like it. I was planning on putting these little silver dots down in areas as well, but nope. It might just stay just like this. All right. I think that's looking pretty cool. Let's flip this bad boy. Okay, let's try another big one. Let's see if we like that. So I don't want it to be like really uniformed or anything. I just want it to kind of be I like that. Oops. I really like this. I think it's coming out so cute. Oh, I got one of the silver balls. I'm just gonna make this line just a little thicker right there because I'm gonna put more of the flower stuff right there. So it's gonna make it a little thicker. Both of them flip the wrong way. Let's see, I wasn't gonna do this, but now I feel like Yeah, that's cute. And then I'll finish it up with the little ones. Now, of course, I don't want that all the way on the edge, so I'm just gonna move it. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this and clean up the little bit of glue I just seen right here on the nail. So remember, these are matte nails. I'm probably gonna have to go over it again with some matte for stuff like that, just to make sure that okay, this one I feel like, is it down? This one is up a little bit on this. I'm just gonna pull that back and push it down. Okay, so I'm actually going to, I said I was going to use my little thing, but no, this is going under the lamp. So I'm going to cure this one, and then I'm going to continue to finish it up. So I'm trying to decide, let's just take this off. This is my 4 fingers, right? I'm trying to decide what I want to do with this. Do I want to add the little silver balls on all of them like my original plan was, to kind of randomly put it on there so that it's tied in? What do I want to do? Because I feel like this one's so glamorous and the rest are kind of like artsy. I don't know how to explain it. Or maybe I should draw some pink hearts on this as well to kind of tie it in. Let's see. Okay. So I just did that to kind of tie it in, just to see. I think it can work. I think it could work because the whole purpose was to kind of make that a little more 3D. These three a little more 3D. So it's kind of like, yeah, I don't have the actual pieces of hearts to put on it, but I mean hearts. I keep calling hearts flowers to put on it, but I drew flowers instead, you know? All right, we're gonna see what we can do here. All right, guys, so I figured out what I wanted to do, and I do like it when I have the flowers drawn on here as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that 3D to tie it in. And I actually might even polish this nail up. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna keep it matte or not, but I'm just gonna do this, see how I like it, and then we'll see. And this is gonna be a little rough because ooh, the other flowers are on there already. All right, y'all, I figured it out. It is now tied in with the rest of the nails, so it does not stand out like a sore thumb. It actually works, and I like this. So we figured it out. We, meaning me. I don't know why I say we when I'm talking about myself sometimes. Anyway, so I tied it in. One of the other things I decided I wanted to do was draw a little more detail on the flowers to get it to stand out and look a little more 3D. So that will be the next step before finishing off these nails. But I really like how they are coming along and then how they turned out. All right, you want to turn off? All right, so I had to cut a lot of footage out because I was being very indecisive with what I wanted to do. What you see me doing here with the purple is I'm just taking a lighter color purple and making lines throughout the throughout the flowers to make it even more 3D. And if you look at the nails in the background, I already did that to the yellow, the green, the pink, and then the blue was a trial one. I used a darker blue because I did not have a lighter blue. So the blue one is the only one that's going to change. I'm going to use one of these purplish bluish colors, like kind of like what's on the purple. I'm going to kind of mix it and make it look better for the blue, because the blue, that darker blue, I did not like at all. It was giving me old lady. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. So that's basically what's going on. I had to go through my footage and cut out the unnecessary stuff, because sometimes when you know what you want to do but you don't know exactly what you want to do and you're kind of creating as you go, you end up with a lot of long unnecessary footage. And it's just like, I can tell you guys that, like, hey, I did not have a clue what I was going to do next to make these flowers look even better, or, you know, to be satisfied with the flowers. So I kind of had to figure it out while I was going on camera. And I don't think it's necessary to keep those clips in, because this video was already basically an hour. All right, now let's get this blue together. Just so 444, ayy. Very subtle. This is still darker. Because once again, this was the lightest blue that I had. It's actually a little purplish. It's like now you see them together, I can see that it's purple and not blue, but that's okay. There we go, and now I have to do the lines with the same color. Okay, so I put some clear top coat on here, and now I'm gonna go through with my brush and, with more so the dotter. I don't know why I'm talking about my brush. Let me just put this in this solution because it's got all over it. Excuse all the mess and stuff. I'm really trying to get this done so I can cook. But I'm gonna take that clear top coat, which is right there, and I'm just gonna put it over all of these little lines I made with the dotter thingy, because I kind of want to keep it clear. I mean, I want to keep it shining, and I need something over it so that stuff doesn't get stuck on it. So I'm just using this to go through it on each little part. And yeah. Yeah, I'm running out of space. I'm running out of everything. This is my second phone. It just ran out of space, but I had a lot of stuff in this trash that I was moving. So thankfully, I just trashed that, and now I have space again. So that's basically what I'm doing on all of the nails. Just going over it with the clear so that I can make sure that it is good. And then that'll be it for these. I'm still working on, basically after I do this set is done. I have to do it on each nail. And then I will come back and show y'all the finished result, basically. And yeah, we'll have our glam session nails over here. This one, like legit. Yep, I went over all of it. Yay! I keep saying yay every time I finish something. I'm so excited because it took me days to do this, because I have so much to do at home. I am currently I'm self-employed, put it that way. Whether it's the influencer stuff, whether it's modeling and nails, I'm not making a profit from anyone yet. So I'm self-employed. My boyfriend is handling everything currently. And so my duties is to maintain the house. That's my duties, and therefore I have to make sure that I take time to prepare our dinner, because we are you know, cutting back on the whole going out all the time or ordering all the time. So I have to have dinner prepared, things like that. So therefore, me doing this, I'm running super late. But the good thing is he just messaged me and he's still working. So it's like perfect. I have some time to get this food together because I have neglected eating today. Because when I am in my creative space, that's all I can think about. It kind of feeds me in a sense, and I don't even be thinking about food. So the minute I'm done this, I will be starving. I'll probably snack on a banana. I think I have a banana. And then I'll be snacking on that while I'm cooking. And I don't even know what I'm cooking. I do, but I don't. I'm cooking like some spinach, some rice, and some beef. I don't even know what kind of beef it is, like what part of it is. I don't have a clue. We saw it, we liked it, we got it. That was it. And now I'm going to cook it. I don't know why I said cook it like that. Yeah, but I like to make sure that when he gets home, he has food, because a lot of times he goes all day without eating. Just because he's focused on what he's doing and don't eat. So it's kind of like the same type of thing with me, except for he's out and about. And I'm just sitting at the house doing this. So it's going to make sure I keep okay. So all of these have the top coat. I'm going to cure it. Okay, so I put up a lot of the colors, but the main colors that I used, okay, this one was a lighter one of this one. The main colors that I used was from Model Ones. That's what I'm gonna call it, Model Ones. 1620 was the green, 1798 was the blue, 834 was the pink, 1562 was a yellow, which actually I realized is more of an orangish color. And then 737 was the purple. The light colors I used to line for the green was 1560. For the pink was 47. For the blue and the purple, I used 1794 mixed with 1792 for the purple and just 1794 for the blue, because I don't have a bluish color. They're both a little bluish purplish. What else? And then I used, is this the yellow color? No. I'm trying to find the yellow, because that's how I realized that the other color was orangish and not yellow. I don't see it. Okay, I'm missing my yellowish color. So let me pause real quick. Okay, sorry, 1561 was the yellow, the light yellow color, and that's what made me realize this nail was actually orange and not yellow. So that means the green that I used, this is not the green I used. Oh, and then the green I used was 1560 was the light color of the green, right? I think I said that already. Yeah. So those were all the colors I used. And yeah. I also used Beetle's Top Coat Matte for the nails, and then Beetle's Top Coat regular top coat for the little dots and things on the flowers, just to give it some dimension and give it some shine so it's not all flat. Okay, so let's move all this stuff out the way. This is my full set. For both my hands, I did the exact same thing. Usually I would switch the design. Usually I don't do everything the same on each finger. I also usually would, like, example, these two are done the exact same. I usually would flip it the other way for the other finger, for the other hand. like if one's going right, the other one's going left type of thing, but I did not do that. I am going to insert the final result on my hands, and that is it. Oh. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and comment below, what do you think of these nails? Ooh, and I like it. Doo-doo-doo. Girl, you blowing my mind with the things you say to me. I'm just saying.